Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Reading with Role Models. My name's Hollis with the Hullabaloo Book Company, and today we are reading with youth soccer and lacrosse coach Heather. She's in Maryland, and she's going to read a great book called How to Put an Octopus to Bed, and then she's going to show us some moves. We hope that you'll stick around and have a good time. Yeah! Take it away, Heather!
Hi Hullabaloo fans, Coach Heather here. You guys don't know me, but I'm a youth soccer and lacrosse coach in my community in Southern Maryland. I also have 4 super awesome kids that I love to coach. Growing up, my mom was always my coach on the field, and I knew that's something that I wanted to do for my kids and my community. I love playing sports. I still love playing sports. To coach is to teach someone something new and encourage them along the way, and that's probably the biggest reason why I love to coach. I love to see kids growing on the field. I love to see them accomplish something new and gaining confidence along the way. Another fun thing about coaching is that I get to get out on the field and play with my teams. Getting out on the field helps you build endurance and strength and get your wiggles out. I'm super excited today because Chronicle Books has given us permission to read this fun book called How to Put an Octopus to Bed by Sherri Rinker, illustrated by Viviene Schwarz. Go find a comfortable spot so we can start reading. Did you guys find a comfy spot? Awesome, let's get started. How to Put an Octopus to Bed by Sherri Rinker, illustrated by Viviene Schwarz. Giggly squiggly, oh so wiggly, super silly, can't sit stilly. With Mama O and Octopop, little Floyd just never stops. But now Ma yawns, oh, it's getting late. Let's get to bed, it's nearly 8. Oh, okay, I'll lead the way. And then he's off in a bubbly spray. Bath time! Floyd has a giant grin. I'll fill the tub, you 2 get in. You have to get clean every day, and that's what you 2 always say. Bear, you sit there and don't get wet. You can see how clean they get. Ma and Pop stand by confused, a tad concerned, a bit amused. They think about what Floyd's just said. He thinks he's putting them to bed. I'll check the water. It's just fine. Here, have some bubble bath of mine. Ta-da! Floyd gives a little spin. Now it's ready. Jump on in. But those bubbles, all those bubbles catch Floyd's eye. Bouncing, floating, flying high. Floyd tries to grab and pop a few, then piles them up to go right through. And Floyd is in, and right away, Floyd starts to splash about and play. Floyd giggles, squiggles, swims for joy. Ma tries to wash that wiggly boy. But wait, Floyd squeals, we're not through. You both need your bath now too. Suddenly, one arm makes a splash, and then another, and a thrash. Another arm makes a plop, and then a great big splashy flop. And then 2 arms together, plop. Then 8 arms all go up and drop. With that giant super splash, soap and toys fly high, then crash. Bubbly water is everywhere. One big bubble lands on Bear. Now we're all clean. Wow, that was fun. Now let's dry off, and then we're done. All wrapped up in a towel to dry, Floyd wiggles out and gives a cry. Wait! It's not time for bed, not yet. You need to brush, did you forget? We'll all get our toothbrushes now, just watch me, I'll show you how. And very soon, Floyd, Ma, and Pop are soaked in a foamy toothpaste slop. And the mirrors and counter and step-up chair, the walls, the floor, and teddy bear. What a mess. Okay, let's go. Now follow me. Let's see how quick you 2 can be. Into their room in record time as Teddy's dragged along behind. Get ready for the nightly rumble. The octo-jammy tangle tumble. Twist and lift and hold on strong. PJs are on, but something's wrong. Okay, no problem, little guy. We'll just give this one more try. It looks a little not quite right. That part's too loose. That part's too tight. Some armholes have too many arms. Some holes have way too few. Floyd's head stuck in an armhole there. Okay, this just won't do. All those squiggly arms and all those sleeves, a giant octo mess. Ma and Pop keep working hard to get bouncy Floyd all dressed. Another try, now really tangled, twisted, mangled, strangely angled. Floyd laughs a bouncy belly laugh at all the tangled trouble. And then, oops, as Floyd jumps all about, out sneaks a little bubble. The three of them determine now, try it one more time. And when they all stand back to look, all the PJs are on just fine. Okay, you're almost ready. I just need to grab your teddies. Found them, Floyd yells, overjoyed. What's that you're holding, Floyd? Don't be silly, these are bears. Not the bears in those hands there. Oh, this? This is just a little snack. No snacks now, Floyd. Let's put those back. But the bears would like a tiny bite. No, sir, absolutely not. The bears have had enough for tonight. We're good to go, says Mama. Now we're all ready. Grab your teddy. Everyone, it's time for bed. Floyd's parents kiss him on the head. 8 little arms wrap in a hug round his parents oh so tight. And then Floyd whispers, I love you both. And click, off goes the lights. Floyd's wiggly arms stretch way out straight, reaching up towards the sky. He yawns, ooh, a great big tired yawn, and lets out a long, deep sigh. I'm so sleepy now, says Floyd, from that big job I had to do. It's not easy to get you both to bed. You're a lot of work, you two. But Ma and Pop are so wiped out. They're both snoozing nice and sound. They were trying to get Floyd to sleep, but the job got turned around. Floyd turns one last somersault, rubs his eyes, scratches his head. He reaches out for Teddy Bear and curls up into bed. It's peaceful, dark, and quiet now. The day is finally through. Floyd whispers into Teddy's ear, Bear, I saved this one for you. The end. Wasn't that a fun book to read? Floyd was super wiggly. Hey, why don't we go out to the soccer field and get some of our wiggles out? Let's go. Hey guys, so I'm here in my backyard with 2 of my kids and then a neighborhood kid that I've coached in the past, and we're just going to show you a little bit of soccer stuff. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go over passing. So go ahead and get together for partner passing. So when you go to pass the ball, what you're going to do is you're going to step next to the ball with your planting foot, and then you're going to pass the ball with your opposite foot, and you're going to use the inside of your foot. You're going to kick it and follow through to where you want it to go. Go ahead. Oh. All right, keep going, couple more passes. Harper's chipping it here. So the other part of passing, I would say, is trapping, and it's important to trap the ball on the field so that you have control and you don't give it away to your opponent. So when you go to trap the ball, you're going to use the, here Harper, pass me the ball. You're going to use the inside of your foot, and you're gently going to stop the ball. You're going to treat it like a newborn baby. Be very gentle with it. You can also use your thigh to trap the ball. You can use your chest to trap the ball. You can use the bottom of your foot to trap the ball. Lots of different options when it comes to trapping. Whoop, that wasn't the best trap. All right, so now we're going to talk about shooting. Why don't you guys make a line in front of the goal with a ball? So, Jackson, you want to kind of demo? So when you go to shoot the ball, you're going to step next to the ball. Go ahead and step next to the ball, Jackson. And then you're going to, it's just like passing, you're going to use your opposite foot to kick the ball. It's going to be more powerful than your pass, and you're going to follow through to where you want that ball to go. And you also want to be leaned over the ball. You don't want to be leaning back, because that makes the ball go way over the net. All right, Jackson, let's see. Good job. All right, Sophie. Harper. All right, Harper's got a little shift going on. So another fun soccer game that every team I've ever coached loves to play is called knockout. So you basically just need a little area, a little grid, and everyone has a ball. And the goal is to be the surviving player with the ball. So what they're going to do is they're going to run around and they're going to knock each other's balls out, and we're going to see which person has their ball at the end. And go. This is really good for practicing your dribbling and practicing defending your
I just got my
your ball.
There's not enough people.
Jackson kind of cheated though, because he just left his ball. You would never want to leave your ball because someone could come up and kick it out of the way. All right. Each of these guys want to show you a soccer trick that they've been practicing. So Sophie, go ahead and show us. What are you going to do, Sophie?
A double scissors.
A double scissor. Do a double scissor. Ooh, very nice, Soph. All right. Harper, what are you going to do?
Pull back.
A pullback. Let's see your pullback, Harper. Awesome. So pullbacks are really good for changing direction. You can kind of fake your opponent out by using those. What are you going to do, Jackson?
Maradona.
Maradona. All right. Awesome. So that's another way to fake your opponent out and change direction as well. These guys have been working hard on their tricks, and I think they're doing pretty good. All right. So the other sport that I coach is girls lacrosse. It's a little bit different than boys lacrosse. Girls lacrosse sticks don't have pockets, so it makes it a little harder when it comes to catching and when it comes to keeping the ball in the stick when you're running on the field. So one of the most important things you have to do when you're on the field and you're playing girls lacrosse is called a cradle. When you're cradling, your bottom arm acts as a hinge, and your top hand is going to be close to the head of the stick, and you're going to use your wrist to turn the stick and bring it to your nose, back to your ear, nose to ear. If you're doing a full cradle, it's ear to ear. All right, girls, run around and cradle for me. So it's important to cradle when you're running, because when you don't cradle, what happens?
Your ball falls out.
Your ball falls out. All right. So a lot of lacrosse is played on the ground. Another very important part of the lacrosse game is ground balls. So when you're doing a ground ball, just like in soccer, you're going to step next to the ball. You're going to bend your knees. You're going to get your bottom down. You're going to scoop through the ball and then take off. You guys want to show them a couple ground balls? There we go. Run through them. I want to see you run through them. All right. So in lacrosse, you do a lot of passing and catching as well. When you're catching the ball, I always tell my teammates that I want them to be stick ready. This is like me asking for the ball. Ball, ball, ball. So my stick is stick ready. It's facing forward a little bit. That way when the ball comes to me, go ahead, I can give with it and catch it. So you give with it like that. You also want to watch the ball go into your stick. Some people say catch with your eyes. You ready, Harper? All right. Good job. So when you're throwing the ball, your bottom hand, your stick is basically going to be a lever, okay? So you're going to point the bottom of your stick at your target, and your bottom hand will pull down as your top hand pushes forward, okay? There we go. That was a nice pass. Oh, get that stick up there. Whoa, that was a rocket. All right. I think that's all the lacrosse tips we have for you today. Thanks for joining us, Hullabaloo fans. It was great to be with you.
Wow, that was fantastic. Thank you so much, Heather, for teaching us all about soccer and lacrosse. And thank you for joining us for another episode. We hope that we'll see you back here on Tuesday for a brand new one. And in the meanwhile, if you're still in quarantine like we are, we hope that you're able to get safely outside like us, but also that you stay safe, stay well, and stay home. We'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye.